this. Where's this doesn't include the pool house.
No, there's not a drawing down there. It's part of it.
It's part of it, obviously.
Yeah, this does not in the drawing.
Yeah, I think.
And that's something that's gonna be designed where it can be utilized. Hopefully there's a soccer field put over there. Soccer / t-ball. And it's gonna be all that in the.
So the water walk includes a climbing wall.
Yes.
Okay.
It's on one end of the lap pool.
Yes.
Now,
Oh, I see it now, yes.
the only thing that I see about this that I wonder about is the depth of the pool.
Well,
5 feet's pretty shallow.
5 to 3.
Well, that's designed, he knows what it is. It's designed on the height of the climbing wall. You gotta have
So much
so
water
much
underneath.
water, yes.
That's sufficient, I'm sure, to have
I
that.
don't know how tall that climbing wall will be, but
Yeah. Well, I just think it needs to be a little deeper.
one thing that I'd like to look at maybe doing is moving that climbing wall over to the side and
We're bouncing.
putting a diving board.
Move it where? Which side? See, it's
Yeah,
right
put it
here.
on the side right here,
Yeah.
here, and put a diving board here,
Mhm.
and that's gonna have to be probably 8 foot deep or better
Mhm.
if you do that.
I mean, kids still like to jump off that. It's not
Well, I've been
something that's
told-
going away.
I've been told that a lot of times it fails, that the diving board line is longer than the slide line at times.
Is that right?
I do.
Because it don't,
I think it's 8.5.
I wondered if you went by there the other night. You didn't
Yeah, but I didn't have time.
have time
We
to
went
go
to the
by?
ball game, I was gonna swing by, you could see it from the road, but I didn't drive up there.
Yeah, I pointed it out as we drove by.
Did y'all drive up there too?
We didn't drive out to it, but it's just we drove.
I see.
Dad, of course, had seen it, but not seen it yet.
But you don't have this, do you
I've
come?
never been to
I hadn't.
I'd like to just go out. We need to get a trip up.
Well, we've talked
Just
about
try 'em out.
going
Yeah.
and looking. We were gonna go
Probably
over to
what we'll
Coleman,
do
you know,
is
at
go
one
look
time.
at, that one.
I think you could probably see what works well there and what
Just
doesn't.
Have they closed yet? Have they closed? Not yet.
It might be working during the weekends, I don't
I don't find that gonna be open.
You know,
know. You could go through end of September on weekends only, probably, with pool parties or something.
well, our grandson
Tell-
Jackson that goes to Huntsville High, he's a lifeguard, and he says they stay open up there till 1st of October.
You could get an extra few weekends at least,
Weekends,
Saturday, Sundays.
I think there was
You know,
some
once football
after
starts,
school
you're not
hours,
doing
cause he was
nothing during
working.
the week, but
Book parties, you can book
you
parties.
could book parties then.
It's not.
Oh, I think you could book parties all the way through, it seems to me. Just for, have a place to have.
We knew we wouldn't have much tonight. Lynn asked me about meeting this afternoon, and I said that's fine. He'd already, contacted some of y'all. We knew we wouldn't have a quorum, and we knew all the members couldn't come, but just kind of show y'all, y'all have to see this. Basically, what we're trying to do is just get this in your hands so you can, take a look at it. We want to make a decision soon about
Yeah,
going forward with getting our engineers hired. Yeah, I want, basically want y'all to look at it. If you got any questions, any suggestions or whatever, we'll get Kurt to come back. Maybe next week.
I don't think Kurt, he'll come anytime we ask him,
Yeah,
but basically we just kind of informally meet with y'all and just say, hey, this is it, this is our numbers.
You give it out now and Kurt's here, you may not, they may be something that you don't hit you till later. I just want to give you a chance to look at everything, and when he can come back, we'll get back together and sit down and go through all of it, but I mean, the studies are basically, the Councilman Hunsaker just reran the numbers with this pool.
What's that guy's name? Kevin Post?
Kevin Post.
And he did that as a favor for us. We already,
How did it?
it's about close
It's-
to even, maybe coming up short just a little bit, but, the,
I ain't got my other one to compare it to. Well, I guess I have it too.
He's projecting about 15,000, a little over 15,000 on, attendance.
Hundred and 70 something a day.
Well, I mean, that's got,
Have you got another one? Or can she
Depends on
say
how
that
many
one? Okay.
I think he used 70, didn't he?
Oh, I just did 90 on it.
90 days.
Yeah, 90 would be about 170 a day.
And probably some weekends you might have 300, some days during the week you might have 100. I guess you could average what you're talking about, Connor.
All averages that. Well, and all that's, his cost and everything, that all goes into the parties and everything too, all that's built into that.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to break it down, so many per day, per dollar. I mean, I don't know if that's how you come up with this formula.
If you don't count the capital improvement replacement fund, essentially saving, let's say 137,000 revenue would be, by 2018 would be 131, so it's a little short, not much.
And there's some things in his expenses are a little on the high side.
Well, he said he usually would.
He's got in here winter employment, we're not gonna hire anybody,
No.
it'll be somebody that already works at the rec center, you can take that 2,700 out. And then there's other things, it's probably a little high.
Well, I'd rather it be estimated high.
I take back what I said, revenue expense by 18 would be like $20,000 difference. The expense would be higher.
Well, that's one of those things where when you offer a service for your citizens, you're not, its purpose is not, you'd like to make money on it, but if you can't, well, it's,
It's like garbage,
yeah, basically, you gotta,
water.
Subsidizing water about 9,000 a month. So we try to make money, but you'd have to.
oh my
double the
goodness.
water rate. We know that, so that's not. But if you come out at the end of the year, you have a subsidized pool of $10,000 or $15,000 for the summer, that's a pretty good deal.
Everybody's more than that on that, just that little pool down there, the last few years.
But as you say, these expenses probably are a little on the high side anyway.
Yeah.
These are Kevin's numbers.
Kevin's number, he tries to get it, tries to figure his expenses a little high to cover.
Well, his reputation's on the line, so
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
gonna,
he
You don't wanna say it's gonna,
he's going on the high side with his expenses, and he's gonna go on the low side with the revenue.
try to be conservative. But I like the design of the pool, what we saw in color, looks really good.
Y'all got any questions about what you're looking at, or
It's about all we can do.
anything you might see? The only thing I seen was maybe trying to get a diving board put in, and I was gonna increase.
And
it
move the
a little bit
climbing
probably.
wall.
Yeah,
What is the water crosswalk?
I think it's like the ropes. You walk across.
It's like fall off into, or you
Yeah, well, you got that little pool of this little thing offside, that's water right in there, so.
So that, all that area to the left is more like, including the play area, that's 2 to 3 feet of water underneath
Yeah,
all
well,
that.
it's actually zero entry, you can see it coming from the left, going
Yeah.
into where the play structure is, it's a foot deep, about a foot and a half
You
in the
talking
middle
about
of
from
it.
here?
Yes,
2 foot on the other side of it, and it goes to 3 foot.
gotcha.
The
Okay,
skinny
coming
part is
different
That's
actually
your
bigger.
depths.
Yeah.
Right.
I think one good thing about it, I mean, we're probably not up in Fayette, but, we've got a kids play area that's gonna
I
be
think this
a
will
lot
be
bigger
a
than
big,
what they have.
yes, I think that will
Yeah,
be
they
a
made the
big
playground,
generator.
the play area a lot bigger than what we had before. Cause you're gonna get a lot of kids.
Yeah.
You might not get as, you'll get a lot of teenagers, you're gonna get a whole bunch of kids, I think. And I think they changed the pool, the slides are they open?
Where
Leah?
will,
One's a big tall,
One's a speed slide, you just.
Speed
it's
slide,
just
you just-
straight down and you.
you end inside the flume instead of ending in a pool.
Yeah, you just finish out in that flume. And the other one
alright,
goes
go
in the
from
pool.
here, where do you,
No, start here.
oh, you start there?
Yeah, this is the tower.
Okay, I see.
You climb
Yeah.
up in, you go
Alright.
here, go on that one here to this one, and it's just a
Mhm.
straight down.
Oh, I see.
And this is the bottom of it, your ground level right here, you just
Okay.
come out in that flame, stop.
Okay.
One thing that I've just now thought about, this says it's 3 foot deep in the middle.
Yeah.
Now, I don't
That's
know
what we
how
was
y'all
talking
look
about.
when you swim, but when I swim, I look like I'm having some kind of conniption, and I think my legs would hit the bottom of the pool in 3 foot of water.
Pretty shallow.
Well, I would think you could go as deep as you could afford to go, couldn't
Well,
you?
it's going, you go deeper, it's gonna add to the cost.
I know.
I mean, nobody's gonna wanna swim there if they're scraping their knees on the bottom of the pool trying to swim.
I don't know how deep it is.
Did you say you have been in Fayette?
No, I've drove by,
Oh, you just have driven, okay.
seen it out there.
Have you,
in the-
Olivia, been to? Who was it in here last one time we met?
And
Oh, that was right, it was Hannah. Ask her, some of you, well, do you see her? She's in college, you don't see her much, do you? If she knows how deep that is down there.
But I
Well,
would,
now, is this right here, this walk crossover, water crosswalk, do you go in from here? I mean, where do you go up?
Yeah.
Is this just
That's,
ground
that's the ladder,
or ladder, okay,
Yeah,
and this
well-
is,
this big concrete,
all right, and then you just, what's the purpose of that?
that's a little road thing here, it looks like, that's a little deeper.
It's also handicap accessible places too.
Yeah, you got a,
Yeah, that's what.
you got a lift right here to let you into the lap pool, and then you also
Okay.
got places here where you can use, you got rails to get in,
Okay,
yeah, that way.
all right, good. So that, is that the
There's a
only
little
two?
Beach around through there, from just
Oh.
set in the water.
Yeah.
Right, okay, good.
Yeah, that's,
And that would be the only, place that would be. And then with a,
let's see,
structure,
he's got in there,
with a, concession stand area building, where were we talking about right here?
3,000 square feet, somewhere close to it. Would that likely decide?
And that, the bathroom concession will be designed where, when you close the pool off, you can still use that.
Having
other
out-
side of that
no
building for-
access to this,
You can-
part,
yeah,
good.
when this was
Yeah,
over,
we talked about that.
that would not be, the building
Access.
would be obsolete, it'd be something that could still be used
Mhm.
for other things at the park.
That's good.
It is a job designed to have entry from that other side, because there will be other things there eventually, you know.
Have you got in your mind where, I mean, if the multi-purpose building went toward the front, where the Munsonway building is, or somewhere in that area, then we'd go in behind there, would we not? And I hope we could leave as many trees as we could.
Where's that drawing? That drawing? No, I wouldn't.
I think they had it on the front.
The one, oh, yeah, I remember that.
He's had another one.
Really?
No, that's when they did it. 'Cause-
One did a long time ago.
Long time ago. Probably one of the first ones.
That other one out, I forgot about it.
Is there one since then?
Yeah, he had another one they down here a while back.
Well,
Wouldn't This is something he set out
Yeah, it's all been just
playing around.
playing around.
Yeah, he fixed it
I don't know if it's
with
on.
road in and had a multi-purpose building and,
Oh, let's,
that's not it, that's before we,
oh, yeah.
he came back, about that one there, I get to talk to him. I gotta make him go to Keith. Hopefully it will get done soon. He did, no, he said he wasn't gonna do anything. From good access.
How much land's he got down there?
Oh, well, he's got 8 acres right down there where the bridge is at. And then he bought 20 acres north of that. Comes back off that bluff.
Well, wait, I don't
I
know.
don't see it.
Since one time.
I think I had it on my email.
My recollection was in the oldest drawing, he had it like sort of just behind and to the left of the Bunsmore building, which was,
The last thing he drew up, he's got it right in the front of the property, right at the road in the middle.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Know
Multi-purpose
that I've
buildings
seen
down
that.
here close to the river.
Oh,
The water park's next thing up the road, and then there's a soccer field here. And he's got a road coming in between, it goes around and comes down and goes down and comes back up. And
Let's
it's
see if we have a soccer field and
multi-purpose building,
multi-purpose building
pool, and
trail.
and the trails.
had a trail down on the river, and then
I'd
another
like to walk
walking
that
trail.
property this fall when it gets cooler. I'd like to go down, at least go down the river as far as you can go. I suspect you could work your way down through there.
You can go.
Well, you
right
can
there
go
where
as
those
far as you
ponds
can.
are at, you can go off right there.
And then,
There's a trail.
put in down there. Does it go down as far as, that Mr. Parker and them, or,
Behind
Hammock's?
First National.
It's up further than that, isn't it? Where, you remember where, Edgar Clayton lived? Is it up beyond there where it ends? Does it not kinda come down?
Comes down into a point.
Yeah, that's what I
mean, you
thought.
can see it on that
Why
one.
don't come close to the college?
It's not too far.
But
You
it's
know,
not behind the college, is it?
The road that we did the other day for, Mr. Tice,
Yes,
it's
it's beyond that,
north of that.
North of that,
North of
that's
that.
what I was saying,
That's where
because
you're
Edgar
talking
Clayton's house
Yeah.
was over there to the left and across from them.
It's where that, wherever that is, a creek or stream runs under the 43, comes across in there, goes.
Yeah, goes in
where
behind
it
John
goes in-
Bentley's and
The
comes
very
down.
tip of it's where that goes into the Buttahatchee, I think.
Okay,
I think it's where it is.
we really need to do some work too down there around those Indian mounds. Maybe Ken's down there,
Yeah, you know,
went
the
fishing a
storms
couple of times.
pushed some big trees in
Yeah.
the water, and one of them fell on the pavilion, and they're having the, Indian, Native American powwow thing there
Oh, really?
end of September.
Oh, we need to get that.
I've tried to get it cleaned up, but I hadn't had any luck getting any government help.
Oh, well,
But the cities went down and cut some trees and moved some stuff. There's some
What
big
is it?
huge trees
Is
that fell over into the water.
actually
Can't
county,
clear it.
city property,
Yeah, it's all around any mountains.
the way I had felt that it, what it was. Huh,
Y'all got anything y'all wanna ask or throw out there?
so you think it just needs to be deeper,
Yes.
and you want to move, put a diving board in, and move the climbing wall to one side or the other. And, we've got 2 handicap access areas. Then a pavilion, and this is a big area here, and the depth of all that in the key area, I mean, that's sufficient,
Yeah, I think so.
sufficient there, but this might need to be deeper.
I think that the lap pool needs to be no shallower than 4 feet.
What does this end out on? Pad
It
of some
just, no,
kind?
this is the end of it.
I know, but,
Yeah,
You
it's
just get out.
It's just a
Walk
fluke.
easy down through there.
okay, so you just,
I mean, you'll hit
This
the
is like
bottom
a-
right here,
yeah,
and
okay.
then you got that far, which is about probably 40 feet, looks like maybe, or Kurt, so,
Ask him about the depth of the
to
pool.
stop.
Okay,
It'll just have a little bit of water in it.
I see, okay.
I know this kind of informal, but we'll get back with Kurt and let him modify or whatever and come back to us. Basically, this is probably gonna be pretty
Pretty close to it.
Unless, you know, we may tweak this a little, but the slides and all, kitty part. we
Is
make
this just a
difference.
challenge, to see if you
Yeah.
get across it?
And even that might be, if we don't think that's gonna be
I don't
something
know.
that's popular, whatever the cost of this is, may go toward making this deeper.
I'm sure that ain't a whole lot of.
I don't figure that'd be cost a big deal.
I can see some kid falling off of it and having a foot hung in the rope, maybe breaking a leg or.
You're gonna go to your lawyer, aren't you?
Sounds like it.
I mean, I'm just afraid, I don't know, I see that might be a lawsuit.
Have any of y'all gone to the Winfield pool, the indoor pool over there at the health center?
Yeah, the one inside.
Well, it's about 4 feet before you get to the drop off. And I challenge anybody to swim in that.
Where is this at?
At Winfield, at
The wellness center.
Oh, the wells in Winfield, yeah, I forgot about that.
you can go over there for $5.
It's 4
And you
feet?
can use their,
4 feet.
you can use their weights and measures and things and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
oh,
And then you can go to the pool, you can spend the whole day.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a day's pass for $5, and it's pretty neat.
I might have to take a visit sometime.
And I don't know how deep. the
When they're not
pool in
doing-
Jasper is,
When they're not doing, the exercises or the things like that they do, they have regular programs that they
Is
do.
it not heated?
No. They have a hot tub that's about
Well, I thought
a
that
third
that
as big as this room. It's wonderful.
during the winter several years ago, there was some from here going over.
I go as regularly as I
because it was
can.
heated. So I don't know, maybe that was just the indoor.
Well, I go
What's
on
the
Monday
date?
nights if I can, because that's usually when they're not using it. And sometimes it's just me by myself with Wayne or something like that. And we have nobody else. But it's wonderful. Of course, there's lots of people that are using the exercise things every day. And they have a track, I think, that goes around it. I don't know much about that.
Well, that's all I got, now this one you set out, y'all, let you look at it, make you some
Appreciate
notes,
it.
and I'll get questions come up with it.
Heath on the depth of that pool. Heath. You know,
Kurt.
And then ask him about the, let's say Road Lynn, they already have climbing wall and diving board. Oh, you haven't?
No.
I appreciate this, lower, that's good.
Lee, was this yours, the
No,
drawing?
you know.
No, I mean, did you do the drawing?
No.
no, that's the draw, that's
I
not,
printed it out.
Okay, just get,
that's what's in this, it's just a bigger.
I'd like to compliment you, but.
I can draw it, no problem. I do can quite often. But no, I can't take credit for it.
The rest of them out of pocket?
Studying, schooling, I don't know what I hear with that.
He's gone to Las Vegas.
That's
Tied up there.
No, it's,
He's at the roulette.
He's
wheel
actually
right now.
working.
went to Vegas State.
You know, he had to go to Las Vegas
He's,
once every 2 months.
He's getting paid for it.
Where's your drummer? Oh, he's in Las Vegas.
All expenses paid for it. Just bring in money. I get it.
He alternated Las Vegas and Miami for chiropractic school.
A lot of people go to Las Vegas, a lot of different things.
He has to go with, Yamaha place 2-3 times a year.
I ain't heard him call.
Sales.
Oh, man, so he's had it.
Yeah, he was.
Listen, I tell you,
He
I
ain't
had
been
it.
bad, but he's just kind of.
Yeah, we got
Oh, see, mine's got-